Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Jazz Talk, my favorite segment of the show, where I interview local jazz musicians. Elliot, we don't have a guest yet.
Yeah, I'm getting a little worried.
I am getting a little worried.
I thought we would have found someone by now, honestly.
Well, yeah, we did some mingling with the afterworld, while we were taking our little break, and we got nothing. But I guess we could talk about, I don't know, I guess I could just ask guys questions. Well, how do you feel about the theme from Jazzy Fridays?
Well, I really like it. I think it adds a lot to the show, and I gotta say, I don't really miss Giant Steps that much.
Really?
No,
Really?
not at all.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my, look at the door, Frank.
Oh my goodness.
Why is there's a ghost?
There is a ghost.
There's a ghost.
Whoa.
Elliot, go
should I let him in?
Let him in.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Is that what we were feeling?
I guess.
Let him in.
Oh, okay.
Let him in.
What are you talking about? You don't miss Giant Steps. Well, what do you mean? Jazzy Fridays can't even hold a candle to my 1959 release Giant Steps.
Okay, take a seat, Mr. Ghostman. No, not that dude. Not that chair. Not that chair. You're not the guest. You're the guest. You go over there. You go over there.
This is the guest?
I mean, I guess so. He's the only thing that showed up. I mean, I guess.
It sounds strangely like John Coltrane, the legendary saxophone player. Somebody knows their stuff. It's me, John Ghosttrane. That's a little joke for you.
John Ghosttrane.
Yeah, really, John Coltrane. I'm just a ghost because I died.
I see.
Oh.
Well, why did you decide to be here?
Because I heard y'all slandering my name.
We weren't slandering your name.
There's nothing better than Giant Steps except for all the music I released after it.
Okay.
Who wrote the theme for Jazzy Fridays? Kobe Mount?
Yeah.
Kobe Mount, you ain't no John Coltrane. I'll just
Okay.
tell you that much.
Wow.
Okay.
Kobe's catching strays, man.
Kobe is catching strays, sadly. Well, how does it feel being on Jazzy Fridays, I guess?
It feels good. I've been trapped in heaven for a little while. I got special permission to come down here.
Okay.
Just because I
see.
heard y'all slander my name. It feels good to be back in the mortal realm.
Uh-huh.
I haven't sat down since like 1965.
Okay. That's fair. Let me put on my costume. I feel a little strange talking to you without a costume on. Also, this is my I'm Kevin Elios. I host Jazzy Fridays here. This is my co-host Elliot right here.
I'm Mr. Ghost.
Mr. Ghosttrane.
Yes.
Yeah,
This is me.
we host Jazzy Fridays here.
I ghost Jazzy Fridays.
We're both jazz musicians. Yeah.
I'm a jazz musician. You are not.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because I'm John Coltrane.
He's taking. Well, you ignore him while he's taking pictures. You probably don't understand.
I don't think I'm gonna show up in those pictures because I'm a ghost.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything. It's honest.
Nothing. Well, how rude of me as a guest. Oh, first of all, I should say John Coltrane. Please don't cuss on the air.
Okay.
Okay, that was easy enough. That was. Also, do you want a water? Do you want a drink or
I
something?
would love a water. I haven't had a water since like
I got
1965
your water.
because I died.
Elliot, can you pass me that water? Man, thank you.
For all our listeners out there, did I die in 65 or 67?
He's up to date with his beams. Here's your water.
Thank you so much.
Here's your water. Please. It's refreshing. Oh.
Oh, I
Did
can't.
anything come out? Oh.
I don't. Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
darn it!
There-
I don't think I can. I don't think I
Mr.
can.
Ghosttrane,
It just spilled a little bit.
if I may, sir, I think you're spilling that water all over the place.
Trinkle Tinkle. That's a Thelonious Monk tune.
Really? Oh, okay.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard that one either
That's all
before.
right.
That's Well, how have you been? How have you been? You've been dead for a numerous amount of years.
I've been pretty good up in heaven with other great musicians. I finally got to meet Bach, and all Bach could say was how I was the greatest musician ever. And
he said that.
Yeah, he did. Bach said that. Debussy said that. John Cage said that. Which
John Cage is in heaven?
Is John Cage dead?
I wouldn't have guessed based on how his music sounds.
I guess so. Yeah.
The most surprising one is that Charles Mingus said I was the greatest, and I agree with that. I agree.
Oh, Charles Mingus. Yeah.
Yeah, the angry man of jazz. Now he's just the angry man of heaven.
Oh, okay. So you still making music up there in heaven, or?
Yes, I'm singing in the heavenly choirs.
Okay.
No saxophones allowed in heaven.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
That's just a very devilish instrument, they say. Yeah.
Does that ever make you sad that you can't play anymore?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in heaven, so I'm not ever sad.
Oh, fair. I mean,
I'm doing pretty good.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Well, I guess I don't have any questions really prepared for you. So, I guess we could talk about giant steps.
Yeah. So giant steps. You know, after recording "Kind of Blue" with Miles Davis, who's also in heaven, you know, I went off as a band leader, and I recorded my post-bop album Giant Steps. And of course, Giant Steps is a rite of passage for all serious jazz musicians. So I guess that's why you got rid of it, because y'all aren't serious jazz musicians here.
Okay.
But you know, it's just it's very hard. Tommy Flanagan couldn't even hang, you know. I could hang, of course, but Tommy Flanagan couldn't. But it's going to be okay, you know. Everyone's got to go their own way. I'll get over it eventually, maybe in the next millennia.
Yeah, well, you got a while to really think it over, I guess. Well, I guess I mean this is a milestone for.
This is a Coltrane stone.
No pun intended.
Nothing against Miles Davis. He did fire me back in the day.
Yeah.
Which you don't fire John Coltrane.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is a huge step for us. We've never interviewed a huge name like this before.
What size step?
Giant.
Exactly. It's already back in your brain.
This is a giant step. This is a giant step in the right direction.
Yeah, you didn't even need a Ouija board. Yeah. That's how mad you made me.
Well, I mean, it's an honor to have you on Jazzy Fridays.
Thank you
really.
so much. Thank you. Actually, let me get past all that. I actually am really glad to be here. Y'all are doing great things for jazz.
Thank you.
In a relatively dry area. So it's good to keep the greatest American art form alive.
Yeah, they're perfect. How did you change jazz back in your day?
The only thing I didn't do is I never got into jazz fusion because I died.
Yeah.
But Giant Steps was a huge thing for post bop. Of course, I was the best player on Miles Davis' Kind of Blue. I was the best player in his first grade quintet. The best player, of course. I went on and did my own thing. Of course, I love Supreme, the greatest album ever recorded. Written all by me, of course, and you've all heard that. You know, I heard some musicians listen to it every week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because that's how good it is. And then I went off on my own. Some people started labeling me anti-jazz because I was doing that free-form stuff, you know, and then once Alice and I got together, Alice is up here in heaven with me, you know, we just went off on our own. We were inspired by India and the teachings of the Hindu holy book, which I should remember right now, but I don't. And, you know, some people said that my wife... was the Yoko Ono of jazz. But I actually think that Yoko Ono was the Alice Coltrane of the Beatles. Because, you know, gotta tell you a little secret. None of the Beatles are in heaven.
Well, I mean, maybe not yet. I mean, maybe Paul McCartney.
No, Ringo's gonna be there.
Oh, Ringo.
Yeah, that's it.
So how long have you been haunting me for a while, or have you haunting this radio station?
Well, actually, no offense, but this just wasn't even a blip on my celestial radar.
Okay.
But as soon as you started saying that you don't even miss Giant Steps, I heard you, and then I used my ghostly powers to go back in time and learn all about you, because I'm a ghost.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it works, I think. Well, it's incredible to have you, I guess. Really.
Thank you so much. You know, it actually is good to be here because, you know, the second greatest musician of all time actually goes to school here.
Really?
Yeah, Peyton Hayes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah, he was on here once.
Yeah, he was. It was probably the best episode ever.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, I agree with that, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with John Coltrane. Why do you admire Peyton so much?
Because he admires me.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
So what new musicians do you really admire besides Peyton Hayes?
Isaiah Collier.
Okay.
He's probably the closest thing to John Coltrane on this earth right now.
I see. Okay.
Listen to Isaiah Collier and the Chosen Few. He just tears up that soprano saxophone, which I was also known to do.
Yeah.
Miles Davis bought me that soprano saxophone, so I guess that's enough Miles Davis slander on here. You know, he helped me create my favorite things with that same soprano saxophone. You know, not a big fan of Gordon Goodwin.
Wow.
No offense, Gordon Goodwin. No Jacob Collier either. None of that.
Oh, okay.
You know, I really do like Leve though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Interesting.
she's almost as popular as I was when I was born.
Oh,
she'll
wow.
never be as popular as I was at my height, but it's gonna be okay, Leve.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song of hers?
I actually really like her rendition of "It Could Happen to You."
Yeah.
Switch
Makes
that
sense.
cello out for a tenor sax, Leve.
Did it make you feel like it could happen to you?
Nothing could happen to me because I'm dead.
Yeah, I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything you hate about modern day jazz that you just like absolutely? You're like, why did they do this?
Hey, Jesus Molina, why are we playing in 11/8, dude? Put it in 3/4 or 4/4 or freeform. We don't need to be in no 11/8. 11/8 didn't exist back in the day.
So, John, what do you think of the critics that said that your music sometimes sounded angry? What do you think about that?
I never listened to the critics.
No.
No, they don't know anything. They didn't study jazz like I did. And no, I'll keep that to myself. This is a family-friendly radio show.
Well, actually, I have a gift for you, John Coltrane or John Ghosttrane. I just found this somehow, some way. It's a little figure of you. It's a little.
Oh my
ghost figure.
goodness!
You see that?
It looks just like me.
It does look just like
It looks
like quite
just
literally.
like me.
Quite literally.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
I don't think I'm even mad at y'all anymore.
Really.
Oh.
You've
Really.
just been so welcoming to me, and I came in here mad. I shouldn't have done that. You know?
No, it's okay. I understand.
I won't
understand.
even haunt you. I mean, I might haunt you a little bit.
Like
So you
in a
so-
good way.
Yeah, so you never forget me. Like, so when you know, the bad, like the poltergeist, they'd be throwing your pictures off the wall. But if you forget your keys, I'm gonna put those keys in your pocket. You know, I'm a good ghost.
So how do you haunt jazz musicians?
Sometimes I just take over their saxophone. If they're playing bad music, and someone's like, oh my gosh, they're kind of bad. Sometimes I just take over them, and I play what I would play through their saxophone, and then people say, wow, that was terrible, because they don't like me anymore because I was too
yeah.
out there and free. But
Yeah.
real musicians know, oh my gosh, how did he do that? That's so good.
So when they say let the music take over you, they're just talking about you.
Just me.
You're the one taking over. And is it just sax players, or is it like everyone, or like you're in charge of the sax players, Miles Davis is in charge of trumpet players?
I wouldn't be caught dead inside a trumpet.
Oh,
so
okay.
Just
So-
the tenor and alto players.
So it's Miles that it haunts the trumpet players, I guess.
Actually, Roy Hargrove, because
Oh, wow, okay.
Miles Davis' tone wasn't that great.
Okay.
And Miles we're gonna fight when I get back up there. We fight all the time, but
I believe
so
that.
it's Paul Desmond on the alto. He's the one that haunts.
Okay.
I did the tenor and sopranos. I don't know any Barry players.
Leo P. Oh, he's not dead.
No, it's
Not yet.
dead.
I guess he
Oh, he knows something we don't.
Ghosttrane knows something.
But
yeah.
Buddy Rich for the drummers.
Oh, obviously.
Buddy Rich, famously a huge jerk. We were going to give that spot to Elvin Jones or Joe Morello, but Buddy Rich fought him for it, so
I
we
see.
got it.
Yeah.
I see.
Piano.
Oh, Chick Corea, of course.
Oh, of course,
He's in a different heaven because he was a Scientologist, so he's in a different heaven. So I don't get to talk to him very much.
Oh, I see.
But-
he still haunts other people.
Yeah,
You ever hear from Bill Evans?
he's a quiet type.
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe that.
He was pretty good too. Of course, we played together on Miles Davis' 1959 landmark album, Kind of Blue.
Yeah.
But he was just, what they would say now. If he were a Sabrina Carpenter fan, he'd say that's that me depresso,
Oh,
because he was a really sad guy.
So you know about Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah, of course.
are you
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Big fan.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
What other music do you listen to besides jazz?
A lot of rap.
Oh, wow.
I really enjoy the musings of Kanye West. Of course, that's kind of controversial to say.
Well, yeah.
Really like a lot of Kanye West. And then, of course, Guru came out with those Jazzmatazz
Yeah.
albums with Donald Byrd and some other jazz artists on there. So he was doing a great thing. Tribe Called Quest, of course.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say it. I actually do listen to a lot of fusion, but not modern fusion. A lot of that Return to Forever.
I see.
That's that good stuff.
I see. Well, I would say I'm shocked, but I don't think I'm really shocked. That's very John Coltrane of you, which makes sense because you are John Coltrane. Can you tell me a random story that nobody really knows about?
Yeah, so before I was the greatest saxophone player to ever grace the earth, I was actually in a touring vocal trio.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah, and I sang a little bit. I can give you a little rendition right now. Let me
Okay,
see.
let's see.
Give me a song.
Give him a song, Elliot.
I'm trying to think. Do you know Just the Way You Look Tonight?
No.
No?
I can do this one. I'm taking giant steps to the club right now to dance. Giant steps giant steps, about to get too high, giant steps, you know?
Yeah.
I see. I can see why you're in the
That sounds
heaven.
really familiar.
I
Yeah.
can see why you're in the heaven choir.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Actually, we're all in the heaven choir. They even let, like, Bob Dylan. He's not dead.
No. No, he's not.
He's not dead.
No.
Who's a bad singer? They even let. No, she's not dead either. They let bad singers in the heaven choir.
Okay.
I see.
Is there a crazy story you know about other musician that you met?
Yeah, but like I said, this is a family Sorry, guys. Sometimes I get a little choked up.
Give us a family friendly version. You can talk about drugs. It's okay.
Okay, so back in the day, when Miles Davis was hanging with Bird, Charlie Parker, I'm just gonna let you know, read Miles Davis' autobiography, that Charlie Parker was a wild cat. He was a funky feller. They would say.
Okay.
That's about all I really know, because I was actually a pretty tame guy myself. I was pretty
see.
soft spoken. You know, I had really messed up teeth, so I never smiled, but I was a happy guy.
Wow.
Is it true that you went cold turkey for a time? Gave up?
I only went cold turkey when I died.
I see. Okay.
So actually I did. So Miles Davis, no, he actually did kick me out of the band. I had a little bit of a problem. Me and my buddy Jack Daniels, we had a little problem.
Okay.
And then I went cold turkey, and then that's when I gave my life to Jesus, and I made a Love Supreme.
There we go.
And then after that, I started recording albums with Pharoah Sanders on a little something called LSD. And then I woke up and I was like, never release that album. And then I died and they released it.
I see.
Ohm. That's a great album. Listen to that one, Ohm.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Ellie, do you have more questions? It seems-
Well, I guess you did write those songs for your wives, right? You'd mentioned that earlier.
I did.
Is there any other songs that you wrote specifically for people that you either liked or maybe didn't like? Maybe some we don't even know about?
Yeah, there's a couple blues for Elvin. Of course, Elvin Jones was my drummer. Actually, I did when I went to Japan on a tour. As soon as I landed, I went to the memorial for the atomic bomb droppings, and I wrote Peace on Earth. Listen to Peace on Earth from Coltrane live in Japan.
I see.
It's
There we go.
pretty gnarly.
It is pretty gnarly. It's pretty gnarly. What's so it's Halloween, obviously. Are you
is.
for Ghost? I need to ask more Halloween related questions. For Ghost, are you more active on this day? Do you get more power? Do you get more power to
So
haunt?
yeah, I mean, yeah, we get a little bit extra power. We're not really supposed to misbehave. Of course, we misbehave a little bit. It is All Hallows Eve. It's a mischievous night. Of course, I don't like to be a bad ghost. Sometimes I have to be a bad ghost. Like I go into Starbucks and they're playing jazz, and it's like a Kenny G on the. Don't even get me started on Kenny G on the radio. And Kelpie G from SpongeBob. Don't even get me started. But yeah, we get a little extra power, and it's just because people are thinking about us more that day. That's where we get our power from.
Oh, I
got
see.
the power to cross into the mortal realm because you were talking about me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so-
okay.
so
So why
peop-
why have you never showed up before? If we've talked about you
I'm
many
always
times.
there in spirit.
So you have heard of the show.
Maybe I have.
So
Maybe
you
I'm
lied-
a
he
maybe.
lied to us.
Maybe
He
I'm
lied
a
to
big fan. Maybe I'm a big fan. Maybe
this
I
guy,
am.
this guy.
But I just couldn't let you talk bad about.
I mean,
Giant
fair,
Steps.
fair. Well, we can play Giant Steps for you later. We
yeah,
can play
we could.
after your interview.
Thank you so much. That'd be awesome. I've only heard it a trillion times, but it never gets old.
Yeah, I've heard it many, many times as well.
So another Halloween question for you, John. Do you agree that humans have a pretty accurate representation of what being a ghost is actually like, or do we just have it completely wrong?
No. Y'all have no idea what being a ghost is like.
Yeah?
But I'm not going to tell you. That's for you to find out when you die. Woo! So I do got to do it. I got a Halloween-related thing for you. So, I only played good jazz, but I got to tell you about some bad jazz.
Okay.
So listen if you get the chance to Philly Joe Jones Sextet Blues for Dracula. Let me give you a little taste of it. I'm the bebop vampire. That's how it goes.
Oh,
So
yeah, I haven't heard that one either.
There's quite a bit of things you hate in the modern day jazz, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if I was still alive, modern day jazz would be awesome. But
I mean, I believe it.
I just left a gaping hole in it, just a gaping hole.
Yeah. So, obviously, you pull up looking like a very normal ghost, very
course.
cartoon-looking ghost. Is this how every ghost looks like?
Actually, it is. It's really hard to tell each other apart.
Interesting.
You lose your mortal body, so you got to go off voice and like their demeanor. So when I walk up to a ghost and I hope it's Miles Davis, and when he goes, "Hey John, what's going on?" I know it's Miles Davis. 'Cause,
Okay.
You know, he had that botched vocal cord surgery, so that's how he sounds. So he's like, hey, John, let's go down to the Ghost Club later. And I'm like, I'm John Ghosttrane.
Okay.
And we go.
Well, it's good to know you didn't seem to lose your personality at all.
At all, yeah.
Still seems pretty intact to me.
So this is actually not a very good representation of what John Coltrane was like, but this is what John Ghosttrane was like. Because once I lost all that mortal, those chains on me,
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to worry about anymore. So I lightened up quite a bit.
I see. Yeah. So you said there's clubs in heaven?
Jazz clubs.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna tell you a little secret that y'all didn't know.
Okay.
Jesus created jazz.
Interesting.
Yeah, because it's the greatest art form to ever be made ever. So who else would make it? Am I right?
Jesus. I mean, that makes total sense to me, really.
Yeah.
That makes total sense to me.
So we get to appreciate jazz in heaven, and I asked God one day. I was like, "Can we please have like a scatting session in the choir?" And He said no. And of course, you don't argue with God, so
Well, yeah, no.
yeah,
you
I'm not
can't
going to be
do that.
scatting any hymns soon.
Sadly,
Yeah.
that's
Not even like embellishments. Like you can't do anything like that, or.
No, it's pretty normal stuff.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's yeah.
So who plays in these jazz clubs?
So actually, what we do is we open a little window to the mortal realm.
Oh, wow.
And we watch the big jazz names today. Of course.
Wow.
Herbie Hancock. We watch Herbie Hancock a lot, because we knew him back in the day.
Yeah.
Sometimes we check in on these local gigs and then we turn that TV right off. Am I right, guys? Turn that TV right off. But it's gonna be all right. It's just good that jazz still exists.
Yeah.
We don't
Of
want to
course.
lose jazz like disco.
Yeah,
Disco's dead.
Disco's gone.
Jazz is alive. I'm gonna tell you a little secret. If I didn't die, I was gonna make a disco album.
Really?
I was.
Really?
yeah.
Why, how so? Why so?
I love disco. I love the boogie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
I love the
I get this
boogie.
guy.
Yeah.
That's insane. Are you gonna attend our WTAMU jazz concerts?
Of course I am. Peyton Hayes is gonna be there. Woo!
You do like Payne a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
And Pat Metheny. I love Pat Metheny.
Oh,
They're
that's-
playing a lot of Pat Metheny charts. Pat Metheny's the third greatest jazz musician to ever exist.
Have you ever haunted? This is a random question. Have you ever haunted Dr. James Barker before?
Actually, let me tell you a little secret about
Oh.
Dr. James Barker.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't need any Coltrane help.
Oh,
That guy's goated with the sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we gotta let him know that
Yeah.
John Coltrane. Have you ever haunted Dylan Martin?
No.
Wow.
No.
Who have you haunted that we know? Might know of?
Mad Dog Orlando. Because he plays tenor.
Yeah, he does play tenor.
Sometimes I look at Dylan when he's playing that soprano, but I just leave him be.
Leave him be.
He's doing just fine without my help.
I see,
He's
I see.
doing big things.
I see.
But that's. I mean, I try to stay out of it. There's a lot of ghosts fighting for that spot. Some of them don't even deserve to be there, but
I see.
they're fighting for that spot.
Who do you have the most beef with up in heaven, jazz player wise?
I know I keep bringing him up, but Miles Davis. Miles Davis was a sellout. Some people say that he revolutionized. No, he was late to it. But we fight a lot just because he's kind of an abrasive guy. But we make up at the end of the day, and we ghost hug and stuff.
Do y'all go through each other, or like do y'all actually can feel each other?
Yeah, we float right through each other.
Oh, I see. I see.
But in heaven, that's what a ghost hug is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do you still see him as a friend slightly, or no? Not
I
at
still
all?
kind of see him as my boss.
Oh,
Yeah.
even in heaven?
Yeah, that's why we fight so much, because he was more commercially successful than I was, and he did help create like ambient and cool jazz and all this stuff. He did have some pretty good albums. In a Silent Way, that's a great one. Probably my favorite Miles Davis album, but he still seems like my boss who fired me. You never get over that.
Yeah, I get you. Who else did you like collaborating with back in your day?
Of course, I love my classic quartet: McCoy Tyner, Elvin Jones, and Jimmy Garrison. They're all with me in heaven, I think. Don't fact check me on that. That was my favorite. Of course, Alice Coltrane, my wife, my second wife.
Yeah.
We did a lot of good stuff. Rashid Ali. I played a lot with Sonny Rollins on Tenor Madness. That's a good one. No, I just like to collaborate with anybody. Eventually, I'd get pushed out because I just played way better than them.
Oh,
and then,
yeah.
I got to tell you a story. One time, I think it was in 59 or early 60s, I was playing in France. with my boy Miles, and the French booed me because they thought I was playing the wrong notes, but they didn't know I was just playing above what they even knew.
Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, look that up. I'll find. I think it's at the Olympia Theater. They start booing me because I was going off the rails.
Wow. So you're really hated.
I hate the French.
Oh, okay.
Am I right?
I get it.
Who doesn't? Am I right?
So you were really hated back in the day.
I would say I was niche.
I see niche.
I was a jazz giant, and then I was pretty niche.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other absurd stories that people rarely forget about?
No, I really don't.
No.
I was actually a pretty tame guy, and I tried to stay out of the drama. So if you want to hear about crazy stories, you got to talk to Bird, Charlie Parker.
What do you do?
I'm not gonna tell you on this family friendly podcast.
I mean, we could push it a little bit. It's Halloween. We could push it a little bit.
I really can't. You're gonna have to read that Miles Davis autobiography. It's pretty early in the book too.
Do you ever miss being a person?
I do, because I miss playing my saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My saxophone, of course, like I said, wasn't allowed into heaven.
Oh.
It's down there in the other place.
Yeah.
But I do. If I could be a person again, that's all I do is play my saxophone.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider picking up another instrument?
Maybe the keytar.
The keytar.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not even a normal jazz instrumentation.
It's pretty neat though. They do pretty fancy things nowadays. Like they have those EWIs, those electronic wind instruments. That's pretty neat too. I could play my sax stuff and I could make it sound like a cat. Because I was a cool cat.
So you probably got into it a little bit earlier, but if you were still alive, you would have got into that fusion.
I actually don't know. I think I would have gone even deeper off the rails. That's in ghost quotes because I didn't think I was going off the rails, but I was just getting. I'm trying to think how far I could have really pushed it. You know?
I see. Is there anything that you wish we have today that you wish you had?
Spotify. Because you had to go buy a record and put it on a record player.
Yeah.
Nowadays you can just click on Spotify and you can look up John Coltrane Essentials. And of course, if I were head of Spotify, I just put everything I ever put out onto that playlist, but they didn't allow me to do that.
I see.
So, there's some neat electronic things to do. There's actually a story I do have. One day I went to a club and I saw Gary Burton playing, and they had electronics, and I walked up to Gary Burton and I said, "Hey man, I like that."
Okay.
That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild for me.
That's a pretty crazy story you got there.
Ooh.
I think I personally have just one last question. You happen to remember what your last meal was?
Ooh.
Raising Cane's.
Really?
Really? That existed back then?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
It was a long time ago. It was 65 or 67. I can't remember when I died. It was so long ago, but it was Raising Cane's. That's what killed me, actually.
Oh,
That's
wow.
what killed me, yeah.
All the grease?
I got double buttered, butter on both sides, and then I asked for that cup of that sauce. It just killed me.
Raising Cane's. I didn't expect it to be Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
Out of all things.
Yeah.
I really not sure if Raising Cane's was around back in the 60s.
Crazy.
Well, I'm a ghost, so I got magic powers.
I mean, well, you weren't a ghost when you died.
Or was I? Ooh.
Are you implying that you've always been a
You're a
ghost?
ghost?
I'm implying that I'm above this mortal realm, and I've always have been. Would a regular human being have recorded my awesome album Sunship that was posthumously released?
Yes, you have. You guys talked about your posthumous releases.
Yeah,
quite a bit.
then another artist with a bunch of posthumous releases like Juice WRLD, those songs aren't even finished, man. They didn't have my blessing to release those, but they were pretty good. Listen to Sunship. I think that might be Peyton Hayes' favorite album ever, Sunship.
You know this
John
about
Coltrane.
him, too.
I do, yeah, we talk a lot.
Y'all talk a lot.
Yeah, we do.
Why do you talk to?
I don't talk back to him, but he talks to me.
Oh, so that's strange.
He's kind of nuts.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of strange that he just talks to you. Is it like his safety thing?
After he prays to Jesus, he starts talking to John Coltrane.
Oh wow! So it's like his little gateway to talk to you.
Yeah, because actually, I am a patron saint. There's a church of John Coltrane. I think it's in.
Interesting.
It might be in San Francisco or Seattle. It's a town that starts with an S. So he gets to talk to me that way.
What is it? What does he talk to you about? Or what does he ask you for?
Let me recreate the one from last night.
Last night. Okay.
Dear John Coltrane, please bless me with $2,000 to buy a professional model tenor saxophone, because I want to be just like you. That boy's broke as a joke. He ain't buying no dang tenor saxophone.
Why does he want to get into playing saxophone? He's a drummer.
He just wants to do it all. You know, like Austin Brazil does it all. He plays drums too, and he's goated at guitar.
I did not know he played drums.
Yeah, he does, and he's pretty darn good.
So you know Austin Brazil?
I do. He's pretty good for jazz in this area.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see.
he is, yeah.
Well, it's crazy that you came to, out of all places, Canyon, Texas, when you could have gone to, like, I don't know, Los Angeles, New York.
Yeah.
I've been to New York. Overrated.
I see. I see.
I wish they had the M&M world when I was there. What's y'all's favorite M&M? I like peanut M&Ms.
I like the peanut M&Ms too.
Yeah, I like those when they have the caramel in them. Those are pretty good too.
Caramel M&Ms.
Oh, you say caramel?
Caramel. How do you say?
Caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
even
Yeah.
John Coltrane disagrees with you.
But that's okay. I'm it's all right. I'm from North Carolina.
Well, I guess I'm being very rude. I should have just asked you questions from the Jazzy Fridays
That's
questions.
okay. I don't think you're being rude at all.
I think I gotta ask you at least one of these. John Coltrane, what made you so attracted to the genre of jazz?
Jazz is just such a it's the best way for a human being to express their feelings. I think you can express your feelings through a saxophone better than you can even express them through words. So if you listen to my last ever live recording, the Ola Tunji concert, you're gonna hear somber and despair you've never heard in your life. That's a great album too, by the way.
Of course. Another question I have for you is, who is an artist, I guess, before your time or alive right now that you wish you could have performed with?
Pat Metheny.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Pat Metheny.
Easy answer?
Yes, because my ghost brain's a little scrambled. I don't know if I ever got to play with Chick Corea. It would have been Chick Corea or Pat Metheny.
I see. When you're improvising, what exactly is going through your mind? As a great yourself, you're really known for soloing. What exactly goes through your mind?
I'm trying to reach God through my. I'm trying to reach a higher level through my playing.
I see. And you've always seen jazz evolve over time. How do you feel about the influence jazz has in modern music? I know you did talk about all this rap music that has jazz and stuff like that, and leve and stuff like that. So how do you feel about the influence?
I actually think jazz is having a little bit of a resurgence. Thanks to my boy Vince Guaraldi. All these people are like, oh, I just love the Peanut soundtrack. And I'm like, boy, that's jazz. You love jazz. You don't even know it. La La Land, Whiplash. Plants vs. Zombies even got some jazz in it.
Yeah.
I could have come back as a zombie, a tenor playing zombie, but I didn't. I think jazz is having a little resurgence, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
It'll never be as big as it was in my day.
I mean, yeah. They used to dance to jazz in the clubs.
They used to do that swing, that big band swing.
Yeah.
You know, jazz was actually on its way out in the late 50s, and then me and Miles Davis with Kinda Blue, we brought it back to the forefront.
You brought it back.
Yeah, we did. Art Blakey did a great job of bringing it back. You know, all that good stuff. The jazz messengers. I guess I'm kind of a jazz messenger now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, just a little bit. You're informing the youth and the newer generation about this jazz stuff.
Yeah. The only problem I have with the youth is that none of them will ever be John Coltrane.
Oh, yeah, of course. Have you met anyone that's named John Coltrane besides yourself?
No.
Oh, wow. You're original man over here.
Yeah,
Well, you were
think
talking
so.
about the Peanuts earlier. You were around when the Peanuts was first created. I think.
The comic strip, the original
the comic strip, yeah.
yes. That boy Chuck, he can never catch a break.
You feel for Chuck?
I feel for Chuck.
Do you relate to him in some sort of way?
No, I'm probably Linus because I'm a cool musician.
Oh, I get you.
Or Snoopy because everybody loves me.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves Snoopy.
Or Woodstock because I was a man a little worse. But I would never be no loser like Chuck.
John Coltrane, why do you think it's important to listen to live music?
So let me tell you a little something. A couple of weeks ago, I snuck in here and I watched that Woody Witt concert.
Oh, yeah.
Live music is just so much. It's just so rewarding to watch because you can literally see them communicating through music with their eyes, with their emotions, and sometimes at the end of a live set, you've played something you've never played before, and you played for 45 minutes and all that stuff, and you're like, wow, we really did something new today. And that's just stuff you didn't get in the studio.
I see. I see. Yeah,
Because you
yeah.
had limited studio time. You had to rent a studio. You couldn't just sit there and just dilly-dally around for 5 hours or whatever, you know. Kind of Blue was recorded in one day.
Interesting.
I think. Don't fact check me on that.
Your ghost brain is messed up right now.
It's getting
for
a little,
traveling between worlds.
Yeah.
Do you have any pre-performance rituals that you do?
No, I just warmed up.
And you just go? You go straight
I
at it?
just played saxophone all the time. I had one saxophone right next to my bed. Actually, back in my day, I just called it a horn. So I had one horn next to the bed. I had one horn on top of the piano. I had one horn in my attic and all that stuff. I was always playing that saxophone. I'd play in the hotel room so they came and made me stop, and then I'd just do the fingerings. I played on
Interesting.
strength 5 Rico reeds.
Wow.
Just by the way.
Well, obviously, jazz is a huge inspiration in your life. But what else besides jazz inspires you?
So the biggest thing, I'll go through my things in life, just my upbringing, and then when I gave my life to Christ, when I love Supreme, is all that. And then later, there's a quote that I said, I believe in all religions. So then when I got to some of the teachings, Alice Coltrane and I had a spiritual leader. I don't remember his name. So some of the teachings, some of the Hindu teachings, some of the Buddhist teachings, and just putting them all together.
I see.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. What advice do you have for musicians? I usually ask, what's the best advice you've gotten? But you've lived through a lot of jazz. But what's the best advice you could give to a young musician?
You just have to practice, man. There's nothing that can substitute practice. I would play my horn, I think, 16 hours a day. That's how you get to be even 1/10 of me, which you can't even get that high. But a boy can dream. Am I right?
So obviously you've seen jazz grow a lot, but what do you hope for the future of jazz? Obviously it's evolving, it's ever so growing in different forms and different ways, but what do you hope for the future?
I hope that one day I'm reincarnated and I just get to start over. And of course, that if that doesn't happen, I just hope that jazz gets to be the forefront again, and that people are listening to jazz on the radio.
Like right now.
And maybe, after Sabrina Carpenter, they'll be like, and here's a new release from John Jazz. I don't know his name, but that's how big I want to be. I want to be on the top 10. Get that Imagine Dragons out of here. And that Ed Sheeran. It needs to be all jazz.
I see.
And Sabrina Carpenter. And Olivia Rodrigo. And Leve.
Yeah, I see.
I'm just a big fan of these artists,
I can tell, yeah. Well, sadly, I think we have to end the interview here soon.
I'm losing my connection to the mortal realm anyway.
You're a little faded right now. Not in the,
Back in the day, I used to be a little faded too. Am I right?
Well, since you've probably seen the show, obviously we have a Polaroid picture.
Ooh.
I think I have a special filter that I brought, so you could actually show up in the picture.
Perfect.
So it'll be a little perfect. Well, I would ask you to recommend a song, but we're probably just gonna play Giant Steps, of course.
You don't want me recommending a song on your 30-minute posthumous Coltrane release on your radio show. You're gonna alienate some of your listeners.
Yeah.
But if you play Giant Steps, you gotta put on Blues for Dracula.
Okay.
You don't have to, but maybe listen in your own time.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm the bebop vampire.
we might play a little bit of that at the very end of the show.
Thank you so much.
Of course, yeah. But anyways, thank you everyone for listening. Let's give one big round of applause for John Ghosttrane over here. What an amazing guest. Thank you for being here.
you.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Ghosttrane.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably travel back in time and have lost no time in your busy schedule, I guess.
I will.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a busy schedule. I'm in heaven.
Oh, I mean, fair. But you have to go haunt everyone else. People are performing today.
Yeah.
They like their jazz on Fridays.
Do you have anything that you want to shout out? Anything going on up there in heaven?
Yeah.
So the other day, the rapture was supposed to happen. Y'all are so funny here on Earth. Y'all have no idea what's going on up there.
Yeah.
That's not even on the schedule for another millennium. So just just more performances going around. Of course, live jazz, brass choir, percussion ensemble.
Yeah.
I just love all music.
Yeah.
Just try to go to anything you can go to.
There you go. Perfect.
And deepen your vocabulary of music.
There we go. Perfect. Well, thank you once again for coming on to the show today. It was an honor. And thank you, everyone, for listening to Jazz Talk, where I interview local or heavenly jazz musicians. Of course, make sure to stay tuned on the Instagram to catch what pose Mr. John Ghosttrane selected. But thank you, everyone, for listening. Right after this, we have Giant Steps by, of course, the great John Coltrane. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Goodbye.